It's a beautiful morning right here in the nation's capital, Abuja, in Nigeria. But out there in France, it has already been a busy night and also busy hours for airports in Paris, Bordeaux, Saint-Étienne, Lyon, and the rest of them bringing in athletes, teams from different parts of the world into the French land. A land where it will welcome the Olympians who will come and stage one of the greatest all-time Olympic Games that will be showcasing in Paris this week, or should we say tomorrow. The opening schedule is built for tomorrow, as does the opening ceremony, as a day will be a whole lightning lockdown. And just like you all know, a whole lot is going to be happening in the opening ceremony with a walk passer from every contingent who will be representing and also be participating in the Olympics. Just like I said earlier, the Euro is gone. Welcome Olympics. And this is how we're going to be starting the program this beautiful Thursday morning. My name is Ridwan Musago, RMJB on guide on P&B Sport this morning. Let's take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll go straight to the point. Alright, glad to know you're still all with P&B Sport. Don't forget that you can reach us on Facebook and also on YouTube platform. Now let's start up with the MBBF who are already ready and are already in Paris ahead of the games of Olympics which is built up for tomorrow. Now the Nigerian Basketball Federation has released also the final roster for the Tigers for the Paris Olympics, leading the 12-player list. Are the captain of the team, Ami Okonko, Elizabeth Balogun, and Nicole Enabosi, Promise Makura, and Murjanat Musa, Ifunaya Okoro. Others include Palas Kunani, Blessing Echevo, and Ezine Kalu, Olua Olatomi, Taiwo, Lauren Ebo, and also Adebola Adeyeye. These are the contingents of the basketball team that will be flying the colors of Nigeria in the basketball games. Now, still maintaining the Olympics in Paris ahead of the 2024 Olympics, which is scheduled for tomorrow. Team Nigerian boxers comprising of Cynthia Ogunsemilore and also Adams Olaore have already arrived in Paris for the 2024 Olympic Games. Now, the duo will hope to end Nigerians' 28 years medal drought in boxing, since Atlanta 96 was the last time Nigeria got a medal at the Olympics via Duncan Dokiawori or Laure will compete in the men's heavyweight category of 92 kg division, while Ogunsemilore will take on in honor in the women's category of 60 kg in the games. Alright, now let's leave that shots. We'll go straight to Nigerian Queens of Track and the world record holder in the 100 meters hurdles. Mrs. Tobi Amusan has been named the Team Nigeria flag-bearer for the opening ceremony of the 2024 Olympic Paris, which is built for Paris Friday. She becomes the first athlete from athletics in 20 years since Mary Onyali at the Athens of 2004 Games to have such an honor. In another appointment, the Nigerian Olympic Committee (NOC) also announced badminton male star Anoluwapo Apoyori as the general team captain for Nigeria in Paris. Nigeria is scheduled to compete in athletics, badminton, basketball, boxing, canoeing, cycling, football, table tennis, taekwondo, weightlifting, and wrestling at the Summer Olympics from 26 July to 11th August 2024. A total of 88 athletes will represent Nigeria in the nation in different sports. Alright, let's leave the shores of Paris this time around. Let's come back to Nigeria. This time we travel to our neighbors, Nasarawa State, as the governor, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, on Tuesday dissolved all the Usman Ahmad Ibrahim-led management of the state-owned men's football club, Nasarawa United. Now, the Deputy Governor, Dr. Emmanuel Agbadu Akabi, on behalf of his principal officer, made the pronouncement after meeting with the Commissioner for Youth and Sports Development, Honorable Jafar Ango, Permanent Secretary Isaac Nladi, and SSA to the Governor, Abdullahi Sule, on Sport Affairs, Comrade Hamza Ibrahim Moi, alongside management, members of the club at his temporary office in Lafia. Now, the state's capital new board will be announced before the commencement of the new season in August 2024. Nasarawa United picked promotion ticket from the Nigerian National League and will be among the 20 teams that will span it out in the 2024-2025 Nigerian Professional Football League. And still on the NPFL this time around, the Nigerian Football Federation President Ibrahim Gusau has appreciated the governor of Kaduna State after both parties agreed to renovate the Ahmadu Bello Stadium. Now, the football supremo expressed his happiness via his social media handle and hopes to have a Super Eagles game in Kaduna after the completion of the renovation. He says they are delighted to have a productive meeting with the Excellency, the Governor of Kaduna State, Governor Ubasani, and his Accountant General Bashiru Suleiman Zuntu to discuss the revitalization of the local iconic Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna State. Alright, yes, let's leave Kaduna now. After traveling to Nasarawa, we move to Kaduna, and now this time around we'll come back to the federal capital as the Nigerian Professional Football League has secured a mega box sponsorship deal with UK multinational television production company known as the IMG GFCO, who has been responsible for the production of the English Premier League matches. The Minister of Sports Development, Senator John Enoewa, and the President of Nigerian Football Federation, Haji Ibrahim Gusau, who were in England recently, where it had a meeting with the top IMG GVCO officials to over its television production for the Nigerian Professional Football League season of the 2024-2025 season. The UK-based company is expected in Nigeria any moment soon for its inspection to some of its stadiums that will be suitable for television production and sign proper sponsorship agreement. The NPFL IMG sponsorship deal is expected to run for a period of 3 to 5 years with a renewal clause according to the agreement. Now, on Thursday last week in the media parley with sports journalists, the minister confirmed that he was in England recently to speak with sponsors for Nigerian sports and not for the engagement of coach for the Super Eagles. Now stating that the employment of a coach for the Nigerian Super Eagles is slowly the responsibility of the Nigerian Football Federation. Alright, still maintaining the Ministry of Sports, and now we talk about the Honorable Minister, Senator John Owaino, has announced the Transformation Initiative to celebrate Nigeria's Dream Team 1996 Olympic gold medal winners. Now stating that while celebrating one of the nation's greatest sports nights, the ministry will use the power of storytelling to inspire a new generation of Nigerian sportsmen and women, fostering a sense of pride, dedication, patriotism, and resilience. Senator Eno made the statement on Monday this week during a landmark signing of a collaboration between the Federal Ministry of Sport Development and Homeland Films to document the heroic journey of Nigerians' dream to their gold medal victory at the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta, USA. The minister emphasized the film's potential to bring to life a story deeply embedded in the hearts of Nigerians and the sport-loving worldwide. Alright, we still stand by as a part of the participation for the 2025 African Cup of Nations Cup. Host Morocco has commended preparation for the competition. Now, the North African country got the nod to stage the competition last year when the African Soccer Governing Body stripped Guinea of the right to stage the competition. Now, the football body further announced December-January 2026 as the period of the biennial competition, and the country started the renovation of the famous Mohammed V Stadium in Casablanca. Morocco will also host the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations in the year 2025. That's a beautiful stadium there. And now let's go for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be glancing through Snoop Dogg, the man who is a singer, who will be taking the touch of light tomorrow. Alright, just glad to know you're still with P&B Sport. Don't forget that you can reach us out via Facebook and also YouTube and Politics and Business TV/English. Alright, now American rapper Snoop Dogg has been named as one of the final torch bearers of the Olympic Flames before Friday's opening ceremony in Paris. The 52-year-old will carry the torch through the street of Saint Denis in the north of Paris, which is the home of Stade de France Olympic Stadium, on Friday. The Saint Denis stretch is the ultimate leg of the Flames' journey before the relay ends at the EFL Tower. Now, the Olympics torch has crossed France since starting its journey in May and has been carried by a host of different personalities, including Arsenal former manager Arsene Wenger, former Formula One driver Charles Leclerc, and also actress Halle Berry. Snoop Dogg, whose full name is Calvin Cardoza Brodos Jr., was born in Los Angeles, the host city of the 2028 Games. The U.S. artist will be joined by fellow torch bearers in certain 10, including French actress Latita Costa and French rapper MC Solar. A beautiful one there, looking at Snoop Dogg with his glam style and holding on the torch of light. Alright, let's go straight to UEFA this time around. Now they have opened disciplinary proceedings against the Spain captain Alvaro dos Santos Morata and teammate Rodri after they chanted Gil Bartra in Spanish during their Euro 2024 victory celebration. The Gil Bartra Football Association made an official complaint about the celebration to UEFA, and the European Football's governing body appointed a disciplinary inspector to evaluate a potential violation of the UEFA disciplinary regulation. Morata and Rodri have now been charged with general principles of conduct, violating the basic rules of decent conduct, using sporting events for manifestations of a non-sporting nature, and bringing the sport of football and UEFA in particular into disrepute. UEFA's control ethic and disciplinary body known as the CEBD will make a decision on the issue in due course. Gil Bartra is an enclave at Spain's southern tip that has been under British rule since the 18th century, and Spain has long called for its return. Well, let's leave that politics and now go straight to transfer rumors, where a whole lot is happening as Arsenal are already preparing to make a final conclusion on Italian defender. Now, Arsenal are interested in Atletico Bilbao winger Nico Williams, the 22-year-old, and Real Madrid Real Sociedad's midfielder Mikel Merino both faces competition from Barcelona for both Spanish internationals. Now, Borussia Dortmund and Juventus, along with Paris Saint-Germain, are keen on signing 24-year-old Manchester United England forward Jadon Sancho, but cannot meet the Old Trafford club valuation. United want 40 million euros for Sancho. Meanwhile, Trent Alexander-Arnold is committed to Liverpool, with the Reds hopeful the 25-year-old England right-back will sign a new contract amid interest from Real Madrid. Manchester City are in talks to sell Brazil right-back Jan Couto, who has yet to play for the club, to Borussia Dortmund, and expect the German club to offer £25 million for a player who is yet to play for the club. Now, Manchester United have offered just under 40 million euros, around 33.6 million pounds for Netherlands centre-back Martin de Ligt. But Bayern Munich will not accept less than 50 million euros, which is around 42.2 million pounds, plus add-ons for the 24-year-old. Now, Chelsea defender Trevoh Chalobah is understood to have been shocked at being left out of the club's pre-season tour of the United States. And the 25-year-old believes he's been forced out of the club at all costs. Now, England fullback Kieran Trippier, with 3, is attracting interest from 2 Saudi Arabian clubs with 1 year remaining on his contract with Newcastle United. He's set to leave the Tyneside club. Now, Brazil midfielder Joelinton, who is 27 years, says he's happy at Newcastle United and believes the 26-year-old compatriot Bruno Guimaraes is going to stay at the club, and despite being linked with a move away from the club. Now, Brentford and England striker Ivan Toney, who is 20 years, is preparing to run down his contract if he does not land a big move this summer. Manchester United will first need to sell right back Aaron Wan-Bissaka if they want to sign Moroccan right back Nosare Mozrani from Bayern Munich. Now, Everton are set to sign Napoli and defender and Denmark midfielder Jesper Lidstrom in a season-long loan, which is including 18.5 million pounds option to buy. And Ipswich Town are preparing to bid for Sunderland winger Jack Clarke, with Tottenham set to get a major part of any fee, having negotiated a 40% sell-on clause when they sold the 23-year-old English player to the Black Cats. Now, Bologna are in contact with 35-year-old German defender Matt Hummels, who is a free agent after leaving Borussia Dortmund, as they look to replace 23-year-old Riccardo Calafori, who is already on his way for medicals to join Arsenal. Now, Getafe will get just 5% over 5 million pounds, I beg your pardon, from England forward Mason Greenwood, so 26.7 million pounds from Manchester United to Marseille, being caused of a sell-on clause they negotiated when they took the 22-year-old loan from the Old Trafford club last season. Now, a Scottish striker Oli McBurney is set to join Spanish La Liga club Las Palmas as a free agent after being released by Sheffield United this season. Now, Rangers captain James Tavernier is in talks with Turkish club Trabzonspor, who are prepared to offer £1 million for the English defender, and the Scottish club are also ready to listen to offers for English Toby Cantwell, with a number of club side interested in him. Chelsea have made an initial approach of Swedish-born Danish keeper Philip Jorgensen, who plays for Villarreal. Meanwhile, Championship side Derby County are set to sign Swedish goalkeeper Jacob Woodall, with the Rams agreeing a £1.4 million deal with his club Jorgensen. Alright, this is the size of the package after the whole lot of transfer rumors coming in. More signings keep going down, up and down from different clubs. My name has been Ridwan Musa Go RMJ, and I'm saying enjoy the week ahead of you. Tomorrow is Friday. We'll be coming your way with a weekend review. Bye for now.